Wow, we had a good day today, and we just made it back in time. Look at this. She's hitting hard. Oh, I'm getting in. This has got to be the oldest piece I've ever found. Very cool. There's two. You ain't gonna believe it. We got another one. It looks like a knife. It's huge. You see all kind of stuff down here. Yes. It looks like a little shoe. Oh, it's killer, man. It is killer. Welcome back to Clegg's Adventures. Man, it is hot today. You ain't gonna believe it. It's like 92 out here. We just got down to the river. I know it's been a while, but I got my first find, and you ain't gonna believe it. I was 5 minutes on the beach. That's about how it goes too. You go in with a bang or you go out with a bang. This has got to be the oldest piece I've ever found. It looks nice. I marked it with a stick here. Oh, here it is. Water's been down. I didn't think I was going to find anything today, but there's a lot of gravels washed off. When the water stays down a while, it just laps on the same places on the beach. Look at this. I think it's a paleo piece. I thought it was a Clovis, but it's just small. Look at this. Right here. It looks all there. It's under sand up here a little bit. Let's pull it up. Come on, baby. Be whole. Be whole. Oh, yeah, man. Yes. Check this out. Oh, it's killer, man. It is killer. It's an Ohio lancelet. This is a paleo transitional period, probably 10,500 BC to around maybe 9,000 BC. These were made. We're going with 10,500 BC. Very cool piece. Very nice. That is very nice. You can see the orange spots in there. That just gives it away. Crooksville chert. Stuff comes a long ways from here. At least 100 miles. People had to travel for a long ways to find that. Okay, let's put this in a safe spot. We don't want that breaking. That's probably the oldest piece I've ever found. I brought my bucket with me today. We're gonna rinse a lot of this gravel. There's a lot of it exposed, and I have found some old stuff in here, that being the oldest. You can see how good these beaches look. Check this out. These are all fired stones from a campfire, usually ancient. In this area, I'd say all ancient, but they're everywhere here. We're gonna rinse this all down through here and see what else we can find. The water is up just a little bit, not much, but it has stayed at this level, which allows it to clear a lot of stuff off. If you got it going up and down all the time, it leaves a lot of sand behind. Let me get my bucket. Let's get to rinsing. We got something here. It's brass with a little bit of decorations on it. I don't know what this is. It looks brass or copper. Nah, I'd say brass. It's shiny. It's got to shine up in this sand here. She got her shine. It looks like a little shoe. Oh, cool, man. Check this out. It's a ruby slipper. It's brass. I'll say that ain't been down here very long. Somebody's lost that over the bank or thrown it over the bank. I don't know why you'd throw it. It looks like a little ashtray or something. Like maybe you could put a cigarette right there. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Like a little ruby slipper. There's no damage. I know it hasn't been here before. I would have saw that for sure. Awesome find. put it in our bag. Yes, yes! We got another one. It looks like a knife. It's huge. Well, not huge. I'm gonna say at least 3 inches long. Holy smoke, check this out. I don't know if it's broken or not. Let's pick it up. Oh yeah, it's a knife blade. It has been broken, it looks like. Down here, it looks like maybe they've hit something on the point of it and it shattered it down the side there. Oh, but check this out. It has been reworked right here on the broken place and fine chipping up there. It probably broke and they reworked it to use it as like a shaft scraper, rounding up arrow shafts or something. That is a nice piece. Very nice piece. It's not the best flint, but still it's well made. No work on the back, just like a flat uniface back. Very cool piece. Put that in our bag, a safe place. Man, this day's starting with a bang. Big bang. We're gonna go all the way down the beach and try to get it all before the storms hit, but it's supposed to storm later, and I'll go as long as I can. It's like 92, 93 degrees out here today. I'm already soaking, sweating. I rinsed something else out here. Check this out. Very cool. There's two. There's two. There's one here. It's a marble. And there's one here. A yellow one. This one looks cool here. Oh yeah, that is cool. I don't know much about marbles. I know a Marble King, but this ain't no Marble King. If anybody knows anything about marbles, give an opinion on that. I don't know if that's an old swirl or what. It looks old. It's all there. Let's pick this other one up. It doesn't look like a swirl. Oh, it's broken. It's a big cat eye shooter, but it's broken off. Got damage. I'm gonna rinse some more of this sand. It's deep in here, but I can get a little bit of it. There might be a whole sleigh of marbles in here. Put this camera down, get back to rinsing. I see another one exposing itself right here. Oh, it's another whole one. It's another whole one. It's another swirl. I got sand in my eye. Hold on. Another dandy. Look, it's like turquoise and yellow with some white in there. Very nice one. There's got to be more in here. I'm gonna rinse all this and see if there's any more nice ones in here. Oh, that is killer right there. Okay, I didn't find any more marbles. I rinsed that whole beach. It's odd, just 3 marbles there. I have found marbles down here, but never 3 together. We're gonna go down to some other areas I know that are good with a little bit less sand and see what we can get. It's looking good today, that's for sure. You ain't gonna believe this. We just washed another killer out here. I want to show you what I'm talking about when I'm rinsing this stuff, what I'm looking for. When you're sifting with the shovel under this sand, you can see the clay layer, and it's not smooth on top like the sand. It's got little holes and things in it like this right here. You see these little voids? They're everywhere, especially up under this lip. There's like different layers that step down, like I've talked about before. Things get stuck in that lip. But look right over here in this little cavity. Oh man, this looks killer. It's also Crooksville Chert. They love that kind of flint. Let's pick it up and see what we got. Come on, baby. Be whole. I think it's whole. Yes, yes. Oh, it's a killer. It's a killer. Oh, it's very cool. Now, Crooksville Chert, like Flint Ridge, comes in different shades and colors. This one has both colors on it. I've never found one with both colors on it. You can see that. The lighter Crooksville and the darker Crooksville up here. And it's got orange spotting in it. That gives it away as Crooksville Chert. That is a very cool point right there. That is a very nice one. I'm gonna say that's, I don't know what type that is. That's like a, I'm not sure. Maybe a Middle Archaic point. And you don't know, you just call it Middle Archaic point. 5,000 to 6,000 years old. It probably is though. It's probably about right. Well, let's do some more rinsing. I ain't gonna give up there, not since I found that. Man, we had some hard rains that washed some junk down, that's for sure. Oh, don't be. You wash something else out. I want to show you this. This looks like, I want to show you some of this flint that's washing out. Here's a piece of Flint Ridge flint. Now this is not the translucent kind. Just pure white. It's not translucent. Very high quality stuff though. I would love to find a point made of that, a nice one. I found some made of it, a few nice ones, but look over here. Right here, it's another hematite stone. I find a lot of these in here. And you can see this one's got a lot of iron in it. Right there, they've rubbed that. See how many facets they've rubbed this on every side. Ancients have rubbed this on every side. They rub these to try to get pigment out of them, to make paint. And you can see even the abrasion marks in this one. Very nice piece. Sometimes they get kind of trendy and stylized, this stuff. I have found some cool shapes in this stuff. Even chisels. But that's where you want to check, all up in these lips. I've hit all this. And there's flint coming out of here. And check everything, because you don't know. Flip rocks like this, flip them over. Sometimes they got a little fire hole started in them. Oh, that looks smooth. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Live find, live find. Now this is just a, well, that's definitely what it is. Dang! Check this out. It's part of a gorget. Just a fragment though. Who knows what gorgets were for, but nobody knows. Ornamental pieces, jewelry maybe. You can see this one, it's all wet, but it has got the engraved scratch lines on here. And I can see a tally mark there and one there where it broke. Those tally marks broke a lot of pendants and gorgets. But I have that other piece that I found down here. Maybe it wasn't right in this area, but you don't know how far this stuff drifts down the beach. I'm gonna try to piece that up with my other broken one. Very cool. There's gotta be a hole in here somewhere. Let's get back to rinsing. Over in here, the sand isn't so deep, but the farther you go this way, it gets deeper and deeper. So I can probably rinse clear over to here, as I'm not gonna sit there and throw 1,000 buckets to get rid of all that sand. I'll never make it. And I wanna hit the good spot on down there. The good spot. Ooh, those leaves will fool you every time. We got something else. It looks like it's broken out right here. Now you see these little flakes starting to expose themselves. You get it clear down to the base clay where the sands rinse clear off of it like this. This is hard right here. Nothing's going to go through that. But you got to try to get clear down to that clay, because arrowheads and points, some of this stuff is very thin and it doesn't take much, just a skift of sand to cover it. But if you start seeing flakes like this, see these little flakes? There's a flake of Flint Ridge it washed out. Little flakes like this is a giveaway to there's probably something there, or it's a good place to look. But look right here, it's a drill. The tips broke off. Usually that's the way you find them, the tip broke off. I found a lot of broken tips. But the top is not broken. I can see some outer cortex of the stone right there. Looks like a local river chert that they made this out of. Probably an awl. I wouldn't think this was a drill because it doesn't have a very good hafting area to put it into any kind of a shaft or anything. Probably just a an awl perforator to be used by the hands, and that's why I'd say they left that big knobby place on top. Very cool. I rinsed enough sand here. I'm gonna go on down to a spot that's produced more stuff. I don't know if it's going to produce more than this today, but let's go down there and see what we can get. This is looking good today. Those storms made a difference for sure. And we're supposed to get another big storm. There's supposed to be storms all week. Let me quit blabbing. Let's get moving. We got something laying out here in the water. You can see this area right here. The base clay is not very deep. It's right there. The sand's just a skift on there because this beach is really steep. If you got a shallow beach, it holds a lot of sand. But look right here. Looks like a knife blade. Another knife blade. I don't know if you can see that under the water. It's right here. I'll put you down under the water and you can see it. It's another knife blade. Let me get this in the sun so you can see it. Looks like a local chert. That real dark black smooth stuff. Very high quality stuff. Just a little crude knife. It's nothing great, but it's still a find that was made by an ancient man. We ain't even down to the good place yet. This was a pretty good area right here, but this tree fell down. It's got all this rubbish washed in here. Big coal barge going down the river. Wow, he is loaded. Check this washed out off the hillside. It's a bottle. It's a Coke bottle. Let me take it down here and wash it off, and we'll see where it's from. Yeah, something city. Let me wash it off and we'll see. It's in really good shape. Let me get out here in the sun. I don't see any chips in it or anything. You see that? Lake City, Florida. It's not another Sistersville. Huh. 1951. That ain't a bad find. I'll take that home. I got a few of them. Most of them Sistersville though. That thing came a long ways. I wonder what the story behind that. Somebody took a beach vacation back in the 50s, I guess. We're still going. It's a little ways down through here. Wading this brush takes a lot of time. I should have brought the machete. I didn't realize it was so grown up. I haven't been in here for a while. I think he's looking for arrowheads. He's looking down at the ground walking. I don't know who it is. I don't know anybody over there. Oh, he's looking. What the? You ain't gonna believe this. Oh man. dude looks kind of like me. You finding anything? Are you finding anything? He can't hear me. You see all kind of stuff down here. He ain't even looking. Well, we know not to go over there and check now till it rains. I just rinsed out a killer right here. Look at all this campfire stone coming out. Look at all this. It's everywhere. Right in that lip, just like up there. Here's a big cabin cruiser. This thing's gonna throw some waves. Let's pick this up before he hits. I don't want it to get covered up. Where is it? Here it is. It's right here. It's either a tip, I can see a corner. This might be a triangle. Oh yeah, it's nice. Little. It is small, super small. Look at that. That's a killer right there. It's all there. Just super thin. I'd say maybe 2 mils at the most. Wow. Can you imagine that thing flying at you? That'd stick right in you for sure. Just a little bow and arrow point. Was shot with an arrow. That last point we found, it wasn't a bow and arrow point, it was an atlatl dart point. A lot older than this. This could date clear up into European contact, but I would say no older than, I don't know, 1,000 years maybe, 1,200 years. But these are probably the newest flint points, projectiles, that you'll ever find right here. True bow and arrow point. Very cool. I told you he's gonna throw some waves. Look at this. Let me sift some more of this right in here, because there's a lot of campfire stone coming out of there. What's that? Nothing. Let me get back to rinsing. Put this in my bag. I got another triangle, 3 feet from the last one. There's a lot of gravel in here. I just keep working my way this way. But once you get over to here, it's all that modern quarry stone they've thrown in here, and you just can't look through it. And the buckets just won't wash it away, no matter how hard you splash it. But look right here. Again, it's either a broken tip or it's a triangle. Looks like a triangle. I find a lot of triangles. Again, same with this one. Kind of looks close to the same material also. It's a little more crudely made, though. It's not as nice as that last one. It's not as finely made. This one has struck something when they've shot it, because it has taken like a long flute flake down right off the tip. It's not a bad little point. Just a crude triangle. Stay right here and rinse some more. I'll work my way back over this way, because I didn't get this area right here very good. And in those holes right there, you can see the lip starting right there. But it goes down like this. We'll throw some more buckets and see what we get. What's that, a bird egg? Nah, it's a rock. It looked like a bird egg. Looked like a killdeer egg. I thought it maybe rolled over the hill. I know they make their nests in gravel. We got a couple more things. Nothing great. Here, this is worked. I don't know if it's a broken piece or what. Maybe a preform. Maybe just a quick little blade to cut something with. You can see it's worked right there on that edge, and that has got to be the crudest knife I have ever seen in my life. But it's all there. But look over here. Oh man, there it is. This is easy to see. Look here. You know what this is. It's another faceted piece of hematite. Every side faceted. Very nice one. It's got a little chip out of it right there. This one's a little lighter in color. Not as much iron in this. The ones that didn't have a lot of iron, they were like really lighter red. I figure they had somebody that, you know, probably it's like modern times. Everybody had different skills. The guys that couldn't hunt, didn't have hunting skills, probably made the tools. Maybe they made the points, a good craftsman. They didn't have to hunt. They just traded for all their food and supplies. Maybe they had a pigment guy. He just made pigments and kept them in little dished out pots or something. Clay pots. I don't know. Wasn't much variety of colors though. You can imagine the dude going over to him and saying, hey, what color pigment you got? We got red. Got any other colors? Well, we got dark red. Yeah, I don't figure there was a big variety of colors. Might have had charcoal for black. Okay, I'm gonna go on down. There's one more spot right here I want to check. I found some stuff in the gravel and rinse around. I wish I had my glasses, but my buddy, he borrowed them, and now he didn't want to give them back. But he looks a lot of creeks and a lot more gravelly areas than I look, so I just let him use them. I got another arrowhead laying here. It's little. It's a bow and arrow point. It's notched, so it's one of the older bow and arrow points. It's right here, but it looks broken because I only see one notch on it. Check it out. Right in the water, right on the base clay. It's definitely a little bow and arrow point. I don't know if it's been... It looks like it's been broken at one time, but it kind of looks like it's reworked down this edge. I don't know. Maybe they snapped it and figured they could still use it. Hard to tell on that one. That ain't a bad piece. It's also Crooksville Church. Very small. Very small. Here's a few bits and bobs and brokes that I didn't show on the way down. You don't want to take up too much time. Preforms. Here's something broken. I don't know if that was a point. Looks like a stem coming down right there. Shard of something. Oh, this would have been nice. I'm thinking that might have been a Ashtabula bottom right here. I would have loved to find that. Tip, nice tip. It's not a triangle. You can see where it's snapped off. May have been a triangle, but it's just a tip now. Another triangle. It's kind of, I don't understand what these triangles are, but the tip's broken off, but they're real thick on the bottom. I found another one like that. I don't know if it was just a scraper or what, or they couldn't get it thinned down maybe. And I think this is a really heartbreaker here. It looks like the bottom to a busted paleo lance. I'm thinking, what a shame on that. I can't take any more. I should have came a little earlier, but we had a good day regardless. It's getting hot and I'm getting kind of crampy. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.